Peace be with you. Asha Fela.
Yo, can you guys hear me? Alright, what up? I'm hoping I'll be able to get 80 today, I don't know. It's a long way to 80. How's it going? I'm alright. I just got some food. I did some other shit, and now I'm just chilling, man. That's about it. Yeah, I remember Wrath of the Lich King questing was like a lot more chill than the other expansions. Like, I don't really even know why. I just, I liked it more than TBC leveling. I think it's because the classes were better to play, and like you could feel like, in a way, you know what I kind of liked whenever I would level is like being able to check if I could solo certain bosses or certain quest mobs, you know? I don't know if y'all ever did that. I did that a lot. Quest some more variety in Wrath? Yeah. I still think the best expansion to level in ever was Warlords of Draenor. I know like everybody hates WoD, but the leveling was really good. I wish they did what they did in that expansion more. Just aggro all of them, might as well. Oh, what a dick sucker. Let's see. Think you'd like Destiny 2? Yeah, a lot of people tell me to try it out. I don't know if I'm ever gonna actually play Destiny 2 though. Yeah, I don't know. Where the fuck are these mobs? I don't see them. Okay, all these are dead. And I just need to get more of these lashers. This shit's so annoying.
I am honored.
Okay. Plume of Astrios, okay. And it's not up yet. I'll just do these for now. Is this retail or Wrath? This is Wrath. Yeah, I mean, like, the lines are gonna get a little bit blurred after Wrath. I think that, like, the difference between, like, Wrath and retail and Kata Onward and retail is, like, really big. Like, Kata Onward, that's like a new game. Okay, there we go. No way there'll be Cata Classic. I think it's possible. You gonna play Overwatch 2? Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I mean, actually, I am. Like, I am gonna play it. I just don't know if I want to play it like that day, all day, or not. It just kind of depends. Like, what is Overwatch 2 day? It's Tuesday, so I'd have 2 days to play it before the raids. Okay, yeah, maybe I'd do that. Would you recommend leveling a class 1 to 80 right now if I just got into Classic Wrath? I mean, like, 1 to 80, leveling a class, I mean, like... Let me invite this guy. Let's kill him real quick. I'll tank it myself. This is no big deal. Literal tanking god. I'd be happier with Fresh Wrath of the Lich King than Cata Classic. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. Like, I would not really be that excited about Cata Classic. Like, the fresh start stuff was like, it was kind of like randomly fun. I didn't expect it to be fun.
What brings
Like,
you
I thought it was gonna be garbage, and just like super boring. But I have actually enjoyed it a lot. Let's see, I guess we gotta go do these, and then go kill him, do that. Okay, alright, yeah, it sounds good. We're gonna be doing Grizzly Hills pretty soon. Obviously, I know a lot of you guys... Asmon! I know Linus made a video about Starforge. We're gonna watch it later on, okay? Obviously, like, I saw a couple messages about it, but, I mean, I'm not really sure, like, what the video is yet. So, we're gonna watch it. And we'll also watch the Alex Jones interview, a few other things too. Will you ever play Lost Ark again? Yeah, I will. I've just been, like, I like no-lifing one game. And so right now, that's WoW. After I get to 80 on my Warrior, or on my DK, I think I'm going to be a lot more relaxed. So that's currently what my plan is. If that thing hits you, it just kills you. It does like a dot of 10k or something like that. Actually, let's go full retard in the interview. It's bad. How much is this now? Yeah, see, it's like 750 damage. I'll just pop AMS. It should be fine. But it was a mistake for me to let that happen. Alex Jones, I think, has... you know, the guy is just like kind of... He's like jumped the shark. You know what I mean? Like, he just kind of... It's like back in the day, Alex Jones was like very much like anti-government, anti-surveillance state, you know, and like that stuff I agree with too, right? I mean, not anti-government as much, it depends, but especially like, you know, government watching you and shit like that. Like, I'm not a fan of that either. But like, I think ever since like Trump, like he just kind of started playing one side, and I think that's disappointing to see. People like Alex Jones are important, and it's sad to see it just turn into like a one-sided bullshit fest. That's what I think. A bit too hard his own bullshit, believes his own character. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I mean, I just hope he dials it back and stops being a clown. Sandy Hook, Trump. Yeah, Sandy Hook was also like, yeah, Sandy Hook, that's definitely a good point. They go into whenever you start going sideways in a video. Yeah, I'm actually really curious to see it because, you know, as I said, my mom, she watched Alex Jones every day, and you know, and like I'm in Austin, Texas, so we grew up watching him on like public access television, where it would be like green, and you know, he'd just like be sitting in front of a card table, and like he'd have one thing on the card table, he'd knock it off. Like that was the That was what I remember, right? And I just wish he'd go back to that. Damn, that helmet sucks, bruh. One time viewer here, wanted to send some love. Your best streamers have followed. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Man, I remember that helmet. Yeah, it's that's a struggle helmet for sure. I'm glad that I'm almost done with this. The Dragonblight quest took a lot longer than I thought they would. They've been a pretty big waste of time. Is there any advantage of doing dungeons pre-level 80 except for gear? Dungeons before level 80? No, not really. I mean, like, you just want to... Like, my best advice for doing dungeons is just, I mean, like, I don't even know, like... Yeah, I'd have to really think about, like, what even is my advice. Like, just do them whenever you have all the quests for them. I think that whenever you have all the quests for the dungeons, they're actually, like, a really good way of getting experience, but... If there's like dungeons that you don't have a lot of quests for and like there's not a lot that you have to do in them, then I think they're not really worth doing unless you want to do them. So like if you care about being efficient, that's how you should do dungeons. You can get like 60 emblems if you finish the quest chains. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. Finish farming almost every single Shadowlands mount while watching your content. Oh my god. That's not good, man. There's a few of those that are fucking brutal. Does have a solid 5-man? It's arguable it's more efficient. Well, it's like it's not really fun to do that either. Like I would say I don't think it's fun. Hey, Dragonblight questing was done and went to sleep. My eyes also Dragonblight stuff. See, like, I didn't think it was that bad. Like, I don't think Dragonblight questing is that bad. I just think that the other ones are better. This used to be what I'd always do. Is I would start and I would do Borean Tundra. I would do like half of Howling Fjord, Borean Tundra, Dragonblight, Grizzly Hills, and I would do, fuck, what was that other one called? Shit. Zuldrak. I would do Zuldrak until I hit 79. And every time that I hit 79, I would immediately go over to Sholazar Basin and just start grinding in Sholazar Basin. Because I figured that Sholazar Basin was just a better questing zone, but like I kind of had it mathed out to where like I could get probably one level really fast. Any chance you'll level a new character in Dragonflight? See if you get the same feeling as you did leveling in Classic. Leveling a new character in Dragonflight? I don't know, maybe. It depends on if people want to see that or not. Sure, straight for ICZ at 77. You mean Ice Crown? I don't know. I mean, it's maybe. I think that you should just do whatever you want to do, and like if you don't want to go and do that, then don't. Oh, there it is.
I am listening.
Okay, and I have to go kill this asshole. Fully healed from the surgeries? Yeah, I'm okay now. My talking's fine. I have to get the permanent ones put in on the bottom of my mouth. But other than that, I'm good to go. Like, I can eat and talk and, you know, I can be a real boy now. And, it's good. I mean, I'm glad. It's weird, honestly, with my teeth because, you know, for spending so many years where my teeth were fucked up and now they're not, it is kind of odd. The story questing in the Grizzly Hills and Zuldrak, there's a few glitched as fuck quests along the way. Yeah, there sure are, man. Oh my god, does he have 100,000 health? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, let's go. I think that you don't have to kill him. You just get him to a low health pool though, which is good. Yeah, I've done these, as you guys can see, I've done these a lot. So I know like even all of the abilities of the quest mobs. It's this guy and then you get a horn and you summon the big boy. It's crazy how I can kill this guy in blood stance too. You know, I'm really not using my I'm not using my runic power very well. There we go. Alright, he dead. We got one more to go. I don't know why I didn't get that one. Let it work on yourself? Yeah, I'm okay. Okay. Why do you need your health pot so big? So I can see it and it's easier to click on in a stressful situation. That's why I have it. And also, like, because it's closer to the middle of the screen, I have to spend less time looking for it.
What brings you here?
Okay. The last boss. Click? Yeah, I just click on the health potions. It's not a big deal. I mean, I'm not like it's just not like a you know, a gladiator arena. Like I don't need to keybind it and make sure everything's prepared. Like I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. I always just do the bare minimum. Damn, there's a lot of those fuckers down there. I always just do the bare minimum and that's it. What are you using to swap gear pieces so easy on your character screen? I hold down, I mouse over, and I think you can hold down Alt, and it lets you look at the other items. I think this guy does a knockback. This is probably going to be a Frost Presence fight. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got him. This will just take a little bit of time. Use an item? This item? I don't think I can. You just have to kill him. Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you just kill the guy. It just takes a while, that's all. I'll actually use my buff. Where's my buff? There we go. It does a little bit of damage to me, but it's just very minimal, so I don't need to worry about it too much. Frostgrave. Okay. Nice, this guy's gonna help me. Was Blood DPS stance back in Wrath? Yeah, it was. Yeah, Blood DK didn't, like, it was weird. Like, tanking in Wrath as a DK was very weird. It was probably, it was a good kind of weird, though. It wasn't a bad kind of weird.
How generous.
Oh, there we go. Okay, good. I'll go back to Blood Stance before I forget. They were all DPS specs. It says you had a few tankish abilities, and that's it. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, like, if you look at... I guess I'll get this. Like, I feel like... Oh, I should have got that. Oh, who cares? Like, there are some abilities, like Vampiric Blood is clearly a tank ability, you know what I mean? Like, this is clearly if you're tanking. Death Strike healing is fucking 50% Death Strike healing is fucking massive. Will of the Necropolis, obviously a tank ability. Let's see here. Stamina, Veteran of Third War, clearly a tanking ability. Mark of Blood, generally a tanking ability also.
Hello.
And you also have Rune Tap. Like, there are many tanking abilities in here. Going live your main, rating less cockle, stop being a pussy. Look, give me like a couple of days and I'll try to do cockle Sadon the first week. I might do it tomorrow, I don't know. I'm just trying to decide. A no disease blood DPS build, which was BIS for a short period of time. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, diseases are, like, that's kind of the way the game's designed, so it's not a surprise that they got rid of that. Okay.
Very good.
Great. Alright, and now what do I have to do? Weekend reanimated Frostworm. Okay, so I'll just fly over here and get these guys down. Turgid the Vile. Oh, yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, that guy's an asshole. Are you gonna box Linus? I don't know, I haven't seen the video yet. I don't know, I might have to delete this character. He might not even hit level 80. Yeah. Not sure. We'll have to see. Video's fine. We'll see what happens, alright? Turgid the Vile's over here, right? Yeah, he is. And then... where's the other guy? Is it him? No, that's for another quest. I guess I'll just do this right now. This is kind of a boring quest and like not really a very good use of time, but... oh, what up? You done. I don't know why we don't have this as a mount in the game. Blizzard. It's like one of the only things that should be a mount. Like if I was able to ride this around and it was like actually prestigious, like not something that like everybody gets, that would be so cool. It would be a sweet mount, yeah.
What's up?
Okay.
Time is money, friend.
Let's see what I need to do here. Ice shard oh, it's the fucking golems. Not these, the little golems. Where are they all at? There's just two of them over here. The fuck? Get this one too. Oh, they're immune to frost. Oh, that's annoying. I guess I'll only pull two at a time. We have the fire version of Nightbane though? That is true. But Nightbane isn't the original, man. Like, the original is Sapphiron. I always thought like Blizzard, what they should do is they should add like 40-man Nax back into WoW, in retail WoW. But only do it for 1 week a year. For like the fucking like the anniversary of the game. And the only way you can get loot in classic WoW, or sorry, in the classic Nax, and obviously like fucking tune it to fucking 11, dial it up to fucking 11, like make it ridiculously hard, add new abilities, no dungeon journal, just make it a legitimate fucking just a massive cock block, and then change the abilities every year. You know, just like add in new bullshit, and it's like one strategy that works next year, fucking completely change the strategy. So it's like you really have to spend fucking hours in there every year doing it. And anyway, and then make it to where the only way you can get loot is if you have Master Looter. Like it defaults to Master Looter and somebody has to be the Master Looter. Like that's all they need to do. Like, it's literally free content. You just scale up Nax and, like, make it really, really hard. Yeah, what could go wrong? Random master order on each boss. Dude, I killed like 7 mobs. I haven't gotten a single item. What the fuck? This is stupid. I can't hit him. Why not do that with CC and make Frostmourne drop? Oh, add ICC. Yeah, add Frostmourne. That would be funny. Yeah, instead of like Atiesh fragments, it's Frostmourne fragments. That'd be crazy if they did that. Can you imagine that? It would take like 3 years to complete it. Yeah, Stooge, watching any anime? Not really. I mean, I've just been kind of chilling, honestly. I've been playing this game way too much. The reason why is I want to be able to be ready for Nax on 2 characters. Once I had normalized and nerfed DKs, never enjoyed WoW again. The solo play was amazing. I mean, I don't think that the DKs are nerfed right now at all on retail. I just think that like other classes have the same tools that they do. Like the reason why DKs were so good is that DKs were designed in the same way that a lot of classes were designed post-Cataclysm. Like it's not that DK had like any like massive like thing that nobody else. Wait, what the hell? What is this? Like, am I? Yeah, I'm killing the right mobs. I just got 1. I've killed like 10 though. What the fuck? I'm so glad I'm almost done with the song. This sounds awful. Why do you think they never added Frostmourne to the game? Because it just wouldn't make sense. Like, so Frostmourne is like fundamentally, like it controls your character. So like, how could you wield Frostmourne and like be able to move your character around? You know what I mean? It wouldn't make sense. Like, the Ashbringer doesn't do that. Like, the other weapons, Jythis doesn't do that. The, you know, fucking Thunder Fury doesn't do that. Purified Frostmourne? I feel like Purified Frostmourne sounds like something that you'd think of with, like, Deviant Art. Like, what do you mean, Purified Frostmourne? Like, the best thing that we got out of that, and I think this is a good, like, basically, Frost DKs in Legion got fragments of Frostmourne and they reforged it into their dual-wield weapons. I think that's pretty fucking fair. That's as good as you're gonna get. You should be happy. You almost got purified Illidan. Well, Illidan was always a good guy. Like, honestly, I always thought Illidan didn't really, I don't know, he's pretty much fine. Like, yeah, he's an asshole, but like, it's not really that much of an asshole. Yeah, Illidan did nothing wrong. Yeah, he did nothing wrong. True. He said he wasn't prepared. He said I wasn't prepared. That's fucked up. Yeah. Illidan's your standard anime anti-hero. Yeah, but Illidan's really cool. Like, I mean, as I said, I think that like Legion Illidan was like one of the coolest characters like Blizzard ever did. Like, especially whenever they like Turalian fucking tries to hit Illidan and he stops the guy's sword with his hand. That was so good. Powers, yeah, just pathetic, man. Really, just pathetic.
Good. Hey, how you doing? Be careful out there.
Okay, thin animal hides. Oh yeah, I know where these are. It's these fucking things. These are so annoying. Oh no, somebody killed all of them. Fuck. Illidan is such a badass. He shatters one of the wind chimes and Velen doesn't hold it against him. Yeah, that was fucking insane. He just fucking deletes one of the Naru. Illidan dropped lots of quotable badass lines. Absolutely. Like, see, like, that's the kind of character that, like, that's really great for WoW. It's like, yeah, he's a complex character, but he doesn't have to be complex for you to like him. He's just like, man, that guy is fucking cool, dude. Like, he's like, he's got wings and shit, and his fucking just eye beams everybody. Like, it's just cool. Illidan was also cucked by his brother. Well, he wasn't really cucked, it's just Tyrande didn't like him, you know? And it's like, honestly, it's like before they redid Tyrande, I mean, like, she was probably doing Illidan a favor. Like, she was just a crazy bitch. Somehow Demon Hunters are cringe? Demon Hunters I don't think are cringe at all. Demon Hunters are cool. I always thought Demon Hunters were really well designed. I like them. Fuck, man. It could be done if all those mobs didn't get AoE'd down. I hope they do the same to Rathian and Dragonflight. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with Rathian. Like, to be honest, my expectations for the story are relatively low. So I just think, like, a lot of the I feel like they're probably too afraid. It feels like they're too afraid to do something that's like insane. Like, the burning of Teldrassil was kind of insane. Like, I always thought it was kind of stupid, but it was a massive fucking thing to do that. And I don't know if the current Blizzard team, like, I mean, bro, they took Garrosh calling Sylvanas a bitch out of the game. Like, this is like, what is this Disney shit? Like, get the fuck out of here. Where is this? There we go. We need one more. And we don't have one more. Alright, let's kill this one. Which expansion you like the most? I liked... TBC was my favorite expansion. It's like, also, like, you have to keep in mind, whenever I say, like, it was my favorite for the time. And, like, later on, obviously, like, you know, we're talking, like, years later. Like, I'm not going to feel the same way about it because it's, like, very much... like, kind of circumstantial. Okay. Finish this one up. I probably should go do those too. Knock this out first.
Keep it real.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is where you blow up,
Keep it real.
Yeah, I know how this works. Where's the big boys here? There's one. Well, I accepted auto turn in for Questy. I just never really got it. Maybe I should. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this quest is super easy. It's a one tap. What do you think about Dragon Boys? Newsreader banned everything but WoW and it's SJW. I do think that they probably got rid of the calling Sylvanas a bitch line. They probably got rid of it because of some fucking, like, sexism undertones or some bullshit. Like, I don't buy the idea that it was just because there was a kid playing the game. It's like, you can have genocide and racism, but you draw the line at bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Like, torture. It's just crazy. So it's like whenever I see stuff like that, it just makes me know that, you know, like this is not really a, like there will be a number of things in the story that probably will be, it will be limited for a reason that I generally disagree with. What if they're trying to appeal to younger gamers? If WoW is? I really don't think so. I mean, I think that like WoW is gonna have, like, the thing is, like, younger gamers, like, they're gonna, I don't think WoW is impossible to get into if you're a younger kid, you know. It's not like all of us, we did it. But I think also, like, since the game is really old, that it kind of has a reputation of being like a boomer game. So like if you were 16 right now, like you're probably not going to start up with WoW. You're going to probably play something else. I think also like MMOs, you know, were unique back then because they were effectively like, you know, the first social networks, and now everybody has that, so it's not as unique. Made it. All right, we got him. Same problem with OSRS. Yeah, I think OSRS probably does have that problem, I would assume. I think these guys do a bleed or something, so this could be a bad time for me. Oh boy. We're good. That was almost a bad time, man. Blood Boil? Yeah, I should be using Blood Boil more often, you're right. I didn't get any of the carts though. I think you need 8 of them. Oh my god. Oh wow, you're not gonna lose to one guy, are you? I was about to say. Okay, let's go over here. Maybe there'll be more carts over there. This is an easy pull. Yeah, I do need to use Blood Boil more often. I've been forgetting about that. Okay. So, how many more of these? Okay, I'll need 3 more after all these. Actually, only 2 more. You gonna tank on DK or DPS? I'm gonna tank. I think tanking is a better use of my skill as a player. Like, I don't find myself to be like a S tier DPS. Like, I mean, I don't know, it's not really that hard. But I think like having a tank that knows what they're doing is that's more valuable than anything else. So like if I'm in the raid, I can guarantee that the tank will know what they're doing. Things actually easy mode and people avoid it. Well, I don't think that it's necessarily easy mode. It just means that, like, you have to know everything about the fights. Like, you can't just go in and be like, oh, well, I've no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go and just play the game and do what I want. Like, you do have to have, like, some degree of knowledge of, like, what to do.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Talk to me.
Damn, I got a lot to turn in here. Okay, good.
Hurry back.
Interesting. Pleasure doing business.
After I finish all this area, I'll do...
Minus money, friend.
Like, I will get into...
Yo. Keep it real.
One sec. What's this here? What do I have to do? Oh, kill these guys. All right. What the hell is this? Stiff negotiations. Okay, I guess it's not up yet. Forgot even what I was saying. All right, let's see here. Get in. Okay, so how do I do the lumber thing? Gather lumber. Okay. After this zone, I'm going to... I'll watch some videos, okay? Because I know people wanted me to see them, and so I'll do that after I finish the zone. Okay, how many more do I need to get? 11. I only have 11. Okay, this is going to take a while. At least I hit for a lot of damage. Will I stream Elden Ring DLC? Yeah, I will. Can watch the... Yeah, I will watch the Starforge review video. I will. Is ICC out or does that come later? That doesn't come until like way later. You've got to keep in mind like ICC is like the that's like the last raid. Well, I guess Ruby Sanctum is technically the last raid, but that's like a that's an addition to ICC. It's not like the gear is better in Ruby Sanctum. So yeah, I think that we'll definitely see a lot of time before ICC comes out. Okay, I have 37 so far. Do you think engineer should have been a class instead of a profession? I mean, it is in Classic WoW, basically. But yeah, I think it would be cool if you had a tinker class where like you could run around in vehicles like this. Yeah, I'd like that a lot. Okay, and yeah, it's over here. Let's go. Having a great day. It's Jim's great background for coding lessons. Yeah, I think a lot of people watch my stream as like second monitor content, especially. They're just chilling. I mean, I'm fine with that, man. I usually just log on to chill out and play the game, so it's like if people are down for that, I'm down for that. You can react to it? Yeah, well, it's like 50 people have asked me about the Linus Tech Tips video so far. I mean, it makes sense, but yes, I will react to it, as I've said many times. Alright, here we go. Let's kill her. You can be on Noodle Shop with Rich and Co. I don't know. I mean, like, it depends. If they want me to be on, I'll be on. That's about it. Just these cutscene, I got 100k. Yeah, 100k subs. I did see that. I watched a bit of the 24-hour. Yeah, I'm glad to see him doing well and everything. As I said before, I think that Twitch definitely needs... I feel like in a lot of ways, like, Twitch culture before the W community was, like, very monolithic. Like, all Twitch culture was, like, the same memes, the same ideas, the same metas, etc. And I really didn't like that. Because it was like, if you didn't go along with, like, that type of Twitch culture, you pretty much just weren't a part of Twitch. And now that Twitch is growing, and maybe not even growing, but I think diversifying with, like, other types of streams, I think that's a really good thing for the platform, because I'll be honest, I think that the existing Twitch culture was very off-putting. Very, very off-putting. And, like, very unlikable, obnoxious, and just, like... just in general, like, just shitty. So I'm glad to see other people coming onto the platform and doing their own thing and being successful at it. I think that's a great thing. I'm very happy to see it. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. I guess, yeah, I can knock these two out. Always overusing childish phrases. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like... and, like, the values that... well, the values that a lot of, I think, that, like, Twitch had,
Be good.
and this is, like, I don't know if this is necessarily, like, always true, right? Because you've got a lot of people on Twitch, and so there's many people who weren't really part of this, but this was, like, the resounding Twitch culture, right? Like, if you went into a chat room, most, if not all, chat rooms of popular streamers had these same memes, these same dumb things, these same metas, and it's like everybody is playing, let's say, you know, like Among Us. So it's like, if you are watching Twitch and you don't like Among Us, you are not having a good day, because that's all you're going to get to see. So having streamers that kind of exist outside of that, I think is a great thing. Same joke 200 times an hour. Yeah, exactly. Joined Twitch to the W community, watched a lot of Aiden Ross last year, and now Kai Cenat this year. Yeah, I mean, I liked it a lot. I mean, I'm glad to see them going and doing their own thing. And I don't think that they should try to... like, they shouldn't try to appeal to any of the Twitch type people, because, like, if you try to appeal to people like that, it gives them power. And it's like, those people probably, I don't know why, like, it's just, like, I saw a lot of times, like, people were saying, like, oh, I don't know what Kai does. Kai just begs for subs. He just talks, you know, he just asks for subs and thanks subs the whole time. It's like, I don't know, like, where this holy grail of content that people have is. I think on Twitch, this is, I think, one of the more reductive and negative things about Twitch, is that there's a very negative outlook placed on, like, making any sort of profit on Twitch. Like, if you're making money or getting subs or asking for subs or getting sponsors or anything like that, it's, like, extremely common, or, like, selling merch. Like you get completely shit on by, like, this, like, you know, super core, like, really dedicated Twitch community. And I'm glad to see more people come into the community that kind of, like, maybe filter those people out, kind of. Oh, let me go ahead and just do this then. There we go. Let's get away from here. Can you please leave me alone, man? Like, just leave me alone. Let me play the game, man. Please, just let me play the game. It's that same guy. Kill him. I'm not gonna kill anybody. Like, it's not gonna happen. I'm a tank spec. It's a PvE spec. I don't have any PvP talents. I never PvP on this character. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing. So yeah. It's time for reacts. Not yet. Anyway, so yeah, I don't like that with the Twitch community at all, and I think that the Twitch community also tries to like constantly overanalyze streamers and like fixate on like what streamers are doing and try to act like streamers need to act a certain way around the viewers or whatever. I find it so cringe and so annoying. Can I get a layer swap? Can somebody invite me to another layer? The fucking DK Deathgrip DC bookstores? I guess so, yeah. Guys are tanky as fuck, that's why I blew up like that? Yeah. And as I said, I just think it's really good to see those kinds of people on Twitch become like less important. People obsessed with celebrities because you are one. Well, it's like you could say that, but it's like also just people who are, they just want to micromanage and tell people what to do. Like that's really all it comes down to, is that yeah, they just want to micromanage people and tell them like, hey, you should do this, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't be talking about this, you should be talking about that. It's like extremely presumptuous and like very just negative in general. I don't think the layer swap works. Why does it not work? Yeah, what is that? That's weird. Not mid. Oh, it's not mid combat. You know, a creator to make money and continue to make content, however, will hit YouTube. We pay for premium membership to avoid ads. Just to see a creator you're a sub to push a promo or a video ad, it's annoying. Well, it might be annoying for you, but like they're gonna do that because it makes them a lot of money. And like it's the thing is, like on Twitch, there's like very much of a culture of like complaining and being like super hostile towards ads. And on YouTube and other platforms, that's not really the case. And I think it's just, it becomes a... Yeah, okay, let me see if I can get a layer swap. Can somebody invite me to another layer? Oh, maybe there aren't any more layers. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. Now I can actually play the game again. YouTube sometimes has 3-minute unskippable ads. Oh, I'm not talking about the ads on YouTube. I'm talking about like the creators taking sponsorships. Like creators taking sponsorships and ads on YouTube, and like other like basically any other platform besides Twitch is not looked at with the same degree of like negativity and hostility that Twitch is. Oh, I have to kill these things. I didn't even know that. Not true. Well, I mean, like, as somebody who, you know, like, I do this all the time, I would say that it's much less common to have that level of negativity on Twitch, or sorry, on YouTube or any other platform. And I think, like, that core Twitch community, like, I think the problem is that a lot of that core Twitch community feels like they're the same as that streamer that they're watching, except that streamer is, like, popular and they're not. Whereas I think a lot of the W community just likes watching Kai or like watching Aiden Ross or Bruce or Your Rage Gaming or somebody like that. They just like watching them because they're funny. That's all. There's no like weird shit like, oh well, you know, like you're a loser and you're stupid and you know, like yeah, that's just because they're funny. Can't stand creators take sponsorships and that they only support because they get paid. Well, if you don't like that, just stop watching like TV or anything. Everybody does that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know really what to say about that. Like you're always gonna have people that are gonna try to get a sponsorship because it's a lot of money. And people gotta live and they've gotta make a living. It makes sense, yeah. Ads should have good content. That's whenever people hate it. I don't think people really care on YouTube. It's like if somebody has a sponsorship or something like that for, let's say, if they have a sponsorship for any sort of like, I'm trying to think of an example of this, of like Raid Shadow Legends on YouTube, I never go down and see a bunch of like negative comments and people complaining, getting mad about it. People are just like, haha, funny sponsor, that's it. You know what I mean? Nobody really gives a shit about it. But on YouTube, I just see so much hostility. On Twitch, I see so much hostility towards it. Oh, I thought I got the vial. Did I not do that? Oh, fuck. People just skip it? Yeah. Well, I think that also, like, on Twitch, like, anybody who's outside of, like, that core, like, super invested Twitch audience, they don't have a problem with it either. Like, whenever, like, for example, like, whenever I've taken... I've taken sponsorships because I'm kind of, like, not really part of that community, to be honest. And any of the people that are like that, I usually ban them because I don't like those people at all. Got it. Just barely. Holy shit. And like, people are usually really positive about it. Double standards, black streamers can say N-word on Twitch and be fine, but if you did it, you'd be banned. Well, yeah, it's just a double standard in society. It's kind of like the general, like, there's like an unspoken rule in society that you can be racist towards your own race, but not towards other races. And I think, you know, a black person being able to say the N-word is kind of an extension of that. Like, that's the actual truth. I mean, like, we don't need to pretend like this isn't true, right? That's clearly what it is.
Hey, how you doing? Have a good one.
It's the same reason why people got pissed off at like Hassan and like other people for saying the cracker thing. It's because they view those people as like even though like Hassan is like, yeah, he's Turkish, right? But it's like being black is like a lot different than being Turkish, I would say, in terms of like how you look. So yeah, it's low-key racist, exactly. But it's like if I make a joke or I say something like that, I'm very clearly a fucking white guy, right? I'm a white guy. And so if I say that, I never worry about saying that word because it's clearly not being used in a racial context. And, you know, I'm also the race of the person that's saying it. Yeah, I mean, that's... So does that make sense? Like, I think it's like, it could be a double standard, but it's not on Twitch. It's just, that's in society. That's just the way that society is now. So you can't be mad at Twitch for, you know, just like being a reflection of the society that exists in. Alright, where is this guy? There he is. That's a big boy. Strange society, many examples in history. We have two extremes before we reach an equilibrium. Well, I mean, again, I think there's a lot of people that get like really agitated about this. I don't know. I don't really think it's a big deal. But yeah, I mean, like, that's clearly what it is. I don't know why so many people try to like talk around it as if it's some kind of like terrible thing that you can't even mention. Like, that's clearly the way society is, and that's the way a lot of comedians approach things and everything like that. Racist creeping out the mom's basement whenever you mention the N-word. Well, I think there's a lot of people that just, they don't like that there's a double standard for it, but like, I mean, there's a million double standards in society, and you know, it's just that's like, again, it's not about whether you like it or not, it's just that this is the way that things are. Like, that's it. Like, it's not that complicated. Right, not everything's even. Yeah, it's just that's how it is right now. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this quest too. Get in the box. The way things are is stupid. There's a lot of things that are stupid. There's a lot of things that are stupid. You know, I would say that you know, black people being able to say the N-word and you can't probably is like really kind of low on that list. Like, I wouldn't say that would even make it into the top 50 or top 100 things that are stupid in the world. It's really not that big of a deal. Well, oh yeah, I mean, you can say whatever you want, right? I mean, like, of course, white, you can say whatever you want to say, but it's just people will not like it if you do. I think it's more about like whether it's socially acceptable or not. Oh, wait, double standards stop there. Clearly they don't. There's always double standards with everything, man. Like, it's not. You're not insightful for being able to determine that there are double standards in society that exist. There's so many of them. They're all over the place, and they're not going to go away.
Yo! Be good.
Okay, we're good. Let's go get these two done, and then we'll turn in and finish up the rest of the quests. That's honestly makes sense, because black person says it's very clearly not coming from a place of hate. It's easier to suss out someone's intentions. There are black people that are racist against other black people, but I think that's clearly true. Like, George Carlin did a bit on that, like, literally 50 years ago. That's how old this revelation is. Okay. Where is this guy? I don't really want to fly all the way over there and kill him, but I feel like I kind of have to since I have this quest. Anything good in this box? Of course not. Piece of shit game. The fact that you can get banned for even discussing this on Twitch is disturbing. No, you can't. You think I'm going to get banned for talking about this? Yeah, I mean, it's not going to happen. Why would Twitch ban me for this? Yeah, he's overestimating Twitch. Twitch is not as insane as you might make it out to be. Like, yeah, Twitch has some dumb stuff that they do, but you're not going to get banned for talking about something like this. Why would they ban you? You're not being racist? I don't even know if they would ban somebody for taking the opposite approach. Like, I don't even know. I think Twitch just doesn't want to deal with people. That's fundamentally what it is. Like, they don't want to act or do anything unless they have to. Or unless there's, like, some level of legal liability. It's the E-Rob thing, right? Yeah, it's like legal liability, sure. Yeah, people who spam NI and chat and honestly don't see the humor in it, find it distasteful, but to each their own. Well, anybody that's baiting that kind of stuff is going to get banned. I mean, like, obviously there's going to always be shitheads that slip through the cracks. That's just life. However, I try my best, and it's not the best, but I do try my best to stop that kind of stuff. Because it's like, I mean, like, for example, like, I wouldn't want to be in a chat where, like, a bunch of people were calling me a cracker because I'm white, you know? In like a derogatory or like a you know, a condescending way. Like, why would I want to be around a group of people that like don't like me because of my skin color? You see what I'm saying? So like, how is it unreasonable for a black guy to feel the exact same way? To be made uncomfortable for the exact same reason. So yeah, it's just like, I get it. Sure, like, yeah, why would somebody want that? Like, what the fuck? The funny thing is, like, I told my dad about this whole thing, and my dad's like, because like calling a white person a cracker is like a derogatory term. That originated apparently from Malcolm X, and before that, it really wasn't referred to as like, it was never referred to originally as like a racial term. And I looked this up on Wikipedia, and so you can look it up if you want, because I didn't know if this was true or not. And he told me that it's like, yeah, you know, you my dad told me, he's like, yeah, you're a Florida cracker, that's right. And he's like, yeah, they take pride in that over there. And I couldn't believe that. And, you know, it's like rednecks that are proud of being rednecks. I mean, it's kind of the same shit. Yeah, he's like, you're a fourth or fifth generation Florida cracker. You don't have to be ashamed about that at all. That's just the truth. That's what it is. And it was nothing like it was racial at all. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Two words generally used white person if the person's racist. If you're not that, then it shouldn't affect you. Yeah, but like, you could clearly apply that same logic to like other types of racial slurs. You see what I'm saying? Like, because usually like a racial slur also encapsulates an activity or an action that is stereotypical of that race, whenever you really think about it. Like, I know pretty much every single racial slur there is, and whenever you really think about it, that's effectively what many of them are. And I think that, like, if you applied that logic to any other racial slur, it would be universally disliked. Weird flex? It's not a weird flex. I've just been on the internet for 20 years. That's all. I'm not special. Okay, how do I get down here? Let's go over here. He's like right in this area, right? Yeah. There he is. There's the big boy. It's not a flex, it's a curse. Yeah, I will see things all the time that are like, you know. It's a little bit interesting you use that word in this context. I'll see it a lot. And it's like most people won't really notice it because they're not degenerates. But I do. Hearing all the dog whistles, yeah. But anyway, yeah, so I just think that's the culture that we're in. And whether you like it or dislike it, doesn't really matter. It's still, at the end of the day, you wake up in the next morning and that's still the truth. It is what it is.
See you later.
Oh, great. Thank God this is almost over. Okay.
How are you?
Forceful annihilation. I don't really think this is better than what I have. No, it's not.
Have a good one.
Okay, let's go ahead and deal with the inventory here. Yeah, I'll just deal with it right now. I hate inventory management so
Hi,
much.
how are you?
Hello. Good
It's
day
just,
to
it's
you.
an
Need
annoyance
something?
that just makes me waste my time. Okay, that's an on use. This is getting vendored. I vendor everything. I don't like thinking about it. I don't like dealing with it. 85 stamina, haste rating. It's not that much better. I think this is mildly better than what I have. I'll probably hold on to this for now. This over here. We do all this. All right, let's open up the boxes. Well, do you have these small shitty bags? Because they were just the starting bags and I just never thought about replacing them or fixing them. Do you think black man saying you're a typical white man is the same racism if the roles reversed? I think that anytime you categorize a person by their race, you're probably in the wrong. Or you attribute something that somebody does to their race, it's probably in the wrong. Because I think on a base level, it's dehumanizing on like the actual definition of the word. Because you take a person, you know, like basically like relegate them down to their skin color and say your actions are because of this. I don't think anybody would like to be talked to that way. I think that's important to keep in mind. It's like regardless of whether you think you're in the right or not, like it's clearly like nobody wants to have somebody talk to them that way. I don't think you're really doing anybody any favors by saying it that way either. Go. All right. Now I've got space. If you're confident enough about yourself, those type of racist comments only make you laugh instead of getting butthurt. Well, I think that that's true, and I think a lot of people wouldn't take them seriously at all. I think you're right about that, is that you'll just laugh at it and, like, just not take it seriously. Remember, like, I told you, like, that racist lady and the,
Lightning.
fuck, do I have to wait for this, I guess? Like, that racist lady at the bank. Like, whenever she acted the way she did, there were, like, other black people that were, she was, like, saying, like, bad things about black people, and, none of the black people really got offended that were there, really. It didn't seem. They just, as soon as she walked out, they just looked, everybody looked at each other and just laughed. Like, that doesn't mean that, like, just because you don't take something seriously doesn't mean that you might not, like, you can not take something seriously, and you can also think that it's stupid and not want to hear it at the same time. Here we go. We're living together with aliens in the future. If it's gonna be racism, if the alien says you're eating pizza like a human, or other categorization, I don't know. But all I'm saying, yeah, context is everything. I think also, like, if you call anybody a word, like, it doesn't have to be like a racist word. Like, if you're just being rude to somebody, they're not gonna like that in general, right? I mean, like, it's not crazy to think.
King's honor, friend.
Bolvar was such a badass here. of context words were so bad. Even saying Mexican was a slur. I mean, I think calling anybody a certain word in like a context is a bad thing. I don't know, like I always feel like on Twitch especially, it's like people that have, it's almost like there's like people that have just like never went outside before in their life, and they're like, well, what about if I say this in this context, like is it still bad? It's really kind of surprising to see that. Why would I go outside? Yeah. 99% white males. I don't know. I think that there's also just people. I don't think that it's just white people trying to come up with excuses to do that. I think it's just people don't understand how to act. So what do we do here? When you're done here, report to Zackrawrr. Okay. Oh, God. We're good. It's just because of the internet, they benefit from pseudo-anonymity, hence people tend to say shit that they'd never say IRL. Well, I think that's definitely true.
What can I do for you? Have a good
Okay, here we go. It's time. So is Battle for Undercity, is it like actually bugged and broken? Like, should I not try to do it? Yes? Okay. I will not do it. Yeah, I'll just get over the Grizzly Hills and then we'll watch some videos. Oh, let me turn this one in right now. It's not fixed. Oh, I'm not going to do it. I've already decided. It's not going to happen. Okay. Best music ever in Grizzly Hills. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, and then we'll do the reacts. Never said the reason to say racist comments. I mean, I think people just want to be able to say what they want. That's about it. I mean, again, I think it's like the intent behind what you're saying matters a lot.
Can I assist you? Be careful.
Like, if somebody's saying it with, like, negative intent, I think that there's a lot of, it's like, there's a lot of bad stuff with that in general. Of course, yeah, exactly. It's like, and it's not just like a racist word, right? It's like if you're calling like black people monkeys or something like that, right? For example, that's something that's like racist, or probably it could be, it probably is, but it's not like the word monkey is like a racial slur. So it matters like how you're saying it and like what the context is behind it. Yeah, probably, yeah. You insist black people can't be racist? I mean, like, take your cross somewhere else, man. Like, nobody's saying that. Nobody said, no, literally nobody said that. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna nail you to a cross here. Like, just stop it. Alrighty, gentlemen. It's time.
What can I do for you?
Okay. Plate boots. Are those any good? Ah, these aren't really that good. Alright. It's time.
Be careful.
Wait, oh shit, did it not happen? Oh, I guess it must, like, yeah, no, that was so crazy. I forgot that you have to go back and forth. Yeah, not yet. I was confused. 2 quests to go first? Yeah, I totally forgot. You have to do the worm quest first? Yeah, I forgot. I never really get this far with the quest line usually. I hope that I'll hit level 80 today, but I don't know if I will. No shot? Yeah, I mean, like... What do you think about cultural appropriation? I mean, it depends on how somebody's doing it. Like, I think it's again context and just like how somebody's acting. It's a free country, yeah. According to Blizzard, white people have no culture. Can you please, again, take your cross somewhere else, man? Please. Please, just take it somewhere else.
Sinu Amanore.
Okay.
Be well.
Straza. Okay, what do I have to do here? Galakrond and the Scourge, 30 Waste Scavengers. Oh yeah, I have to like, alright, wait, how the fuck do I do this? Wormrest Vanquisher. Alright, yeah, now I remember. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why people have such a hard time with this stuff. I guess I just fucking... Do I just spam this? Yeah, I just fucking spam this shit. What the fuck? Did they not die? Get closer? Okay. I see. Alright. Let's get all this done. Is this Galakrond's corpse and bones? Yeah, kind of. I don't know if it's like all of it, but yes. Galakrond was very big. How big? He's probably like about half the size of the zone. I kind of assumed. I guess I'll just go down here and eat one to get full health then. And they make Drakthir very small. Yeah. I'm excited to fight the spine of Galakrond. I don't think they're gonna do that, man. I highly doubt it. Imagine if Arthas made him come back to life. I don't think he could even do that. Like, I would assume, like, Galakrond is, like, multiple levels of multiple like magnitudes more powerful than even the Lich King. Okay, let's get off this. You can just step on the Lich King? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Turn this one in. He's just large. Why more powerful? I mean, like, he was... The reason why he was so large, I think, was because he was so powerful, I think. I mean, also, like, yeah, if you're really, really big, I think that means that you're very powerful. Yeah, for sure. You can fucking step on somebody, you know? Yeah, size matters. That's why there's weight classes in boxing. So I think there's actually actual stuff found in 10.2 or 10.3. Yeah, I mean, as long as they do something cool, man. Like, I don't really care about, like, what direction they want to take the story in. It's just as long as it's entertaining and like, fun to watch.
Our destiny awaits.
Okay. Turn to Agrathar. Okay,
Stand
this is it.
tall.
Let's go. It's time. So large because he ate other proto-drakes. He also saw some kind of death magic corruption because any drakes that were eaten by him came back to life, aka Scourge. Yeah, I think Galakrond's pretty fucking badass. Dragonflight Sargeras returns, grabs his sword, and fucks shit up with it. I don't know if they're ever gonna do that. I feel like that probably won't happen, but I don't know. I think we'll see Galakrons in a time travel patch in Dragonflight. That could be interesting. It's just like, it's really hard to create a character. Like, look how big that guy is, right? Like, how do you even make a, how do you even do that? It's hard to even figure out how that would work. It's like Spine of Deathwing, yeah, but like nobody liked that, so I think they'd have to try something different. I figured that if they do resurrect them, like the fight will be whenever you're on your Drake for dragon riding, which does sound kind of cool. More vehicle combat, yeah. Okay, here we go.